Lambert Hyundai.
Well, tonight we're tracking showers and thunderstorms on 95.6. Some of those producing some pretty heavy rain. I'll show you where these storms are headed and what we can expect for your weekend, all coming up.
Now on News Channel 6 at 6, are there too many apartments in the Garden City? That's what one local leader says, what he's now proposing.
Also ahead, the school year is right around the corner. How United Way is getting kids the supplies they need.
Beating the heat on the beach, not the Riviera. It's better. Out there somewhere, your news at 6 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 6.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Brad Means.
And I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with investigators in Aiken County needing your help to find a bank robbery suspect. It happened at the Security Federal on Canal Street in Graniteville. Investigators say a man wearing a wig entered the bank, brandished a gun, and demanded money from employees before driving away in a gold Ford Explorer. The suspect is considered armed and dangerous. If you have any information, contact the Aiken County Sheriff's Office.
You see them everywhere in the two-state apartment complexes being built all over the CSRA these days. But some local leaders say the boom may need to take a break. News Channel 6's Hannah Latier joining us live from downtown Augusta with the story. Hannah?
Behind me is the Augustin, one of several apartment complexes currently being built by one developer in Richmond County. Local business owners we spoke to off camera say they think the new developments will be good for business. And some commissioners say this type of housing is needed for growth in the county.
What we're seeing in growth versus what Columbia County is seeing in growth, by 2035, we're going to be about the same.
But Commissioner Frantum says other commissioners are not on board.
Commissioner Guilfoyle is trying to get a moratorium to stop apartments all in Richmond County.
Commissioner Wayne Guilfoyle told us on the phone he wants to limit the construction of these complexes in every district except for downtown to increase the number of homeowners. The developer says these buildings are necessary because of the growing number of people who work in the area.
So you've got increase in number of people for jobs. You've got a great amenity package for people down here who want to play in this market. And we're trying to provide housing for those people who want to live near where they play and work.
ATC has other developments in the works across the county in addition to the Augustin. One will be an apartment complex at the intersection of Green and 10th Street and a bed and breakfast on Green Street.
You got the medical district nearby, you got Augusta U nearby, and you put all of those things together along with this job growth downtown, this is really the place to be. The growth is happening, and we're excited to be a part of it.
The Augustin is expected to be completed before the end of the year. We'll have more information on those other developments at WJBF.com. Live in Augusta, Hannah Latier, WJBF News Channel 6.
It's hard to escape the Augusta summer heat, but now the question is, how does it impact your yard? This may be the hottest time of the year, but it's a great opportunity to keep your grass looking green. Outside of fertilizer and the equipment for maintaining it, experts say there are a few other things you should do on a regular basis to keep your yard healthy and beautiful.
Water deepen less often. Keep the height of your grass the correct size. The correct height, and then soil test. And if you haven't soil tested in a long time, take a soil test. You can Google UGA soil test and take a YouTube video, something like that, and it'll show you how to do it.
Vaughn says as long as you stay consistent with watering and regular maintenance, you can have a beautiful and healthy yard. It is time now for first.
Aiken at the Palmetto Amateur, a three-way tie at the top, including Ohio State's Johnny Alford and Georgia Southern Freeze Coleman. Brian Quackenbush, the Palmetto Club champion, right in there at 500 par.
All right, thank you, Brendan.
All right. When we come back, in search of relief from the heat.
Yeah, maybe it's all about just ending up in the right town, out there somewhere. Next.
Drive your.
The heat is on in our area. All over planet Earth, the heat is on, they say.
And that has many looking for some clear water, a bath, and a pond. Out There Somewhere with George Escala.
It's hot. It reminds me of that old joke about the guy who took a bath in Clearwater and wound up aching, or maybe Langley Pond.
The water was a great way to cool off today, and obviously with this type of heat, you got to come prepared.
Life's a beach at Langley Pond, but don't overdo it.
Let them play and get cooled off and enjoy some fun before it gets too hot, because we're going back inside the air conditioner as soon as possible.
Who needs air conditioning when you have the clear water of Langley Pond?
It was good. It's not even that cold or not too hot.
So good temp.
Yes, good temperature.
Perfect for the Australian crawl or the dog paddle. Must be the dog days of summer. And look at that sugary sand that's made Langley Pond Beach famous. Did you build a sandcastle?
No.
Well, you don't have any talent, or?
I don't have any talent.
Relax, it's Langley Pond. It's not the Hamptons or the French Riviera. Langley Pond better than the French Riviera?
Yes.
This is better.
Yes.
You're so right. Better than the Riviera.
Yes, better.
Well, closer anyway, and just as cool. Out there somewhere at Langley Pond, George Escala, WJBF, News Channel 6.
I think just about any body of water is good at this point.
That's right. Closer and probably cheaper
Yeah.
for that matter. We're getting some water from the sky. Mother Nature producing some scattered showers and storms tonight. We'll do it all over again over the weekend. Not a washout, just those typical afternoon showers and thunderstorms with high temperatures into the mid-90s. And the heat index pushing near 104 degrees for both Saturday and Sunday.
All right, thank you, Tim. We appreciate it. And that's our report for now. We appreciate you watching. News Channel 6 back at 7 after World News Tonight.
And we'll see you again for News Channel 6 at 11. Have a nice evening, everyone.